Been so long since we've had anything to eat. You must be faint.
Feel numb. I'll survive, I guess, though. How do you feel?
Numb. I think that's a good word for it, numb. Carolyn, why don't you go home and take a nap?
I want to stay here. I don't mean to be mystical, but I think our being here, our keeping a sort of vigil, by that, maybe we can get through to him. Maybe he can feel us being here.
Yes, dear, maybe you can.
All I know about police and crime and all of that is, well, from what I read from newspapers or seen on the television, I guess I have what you might call an accumulation of misinformation.
Yes, I think I do, too.
What do you suppose happens? Officially, I mean, after a death. What if Daddy dies?
Oh, Carolyn, you're going to drive us both right up a wall.
I don't believe in ifs.
One thing that I'm pretty sure is that a charge is usually suspicion of something. The police suspect, and then a judge or a jury, or a judge and a jury, make it an absolute fact. Mike will be charged with suspicion of murder, won't he?
No, a crime hasn't been committed.
We have seen the police hanging around here. What did you think that they were hanging around here for? To check up on their medical insurance? They're here to see what will happen to Daddy.
Your father is not going to die. I don't believe your father is going to die. So no accusation can be made. And you're anticipating something, dear, that is not going to happen. Carolyn, would you sit down a moment here, because I want to tell you something. Carolyn, your father and Mike have had some arguments lately that were rather bitter, right?
And at the hospital, I know.
And they said some rather ugly things to each other because men have to clench their fists and,
What are you trying to tell me?
Carolyn, do you remember what time it was when I took you over to Pat's?
I don't know. Why? Late in the afternoon sometime.
That's right. I dropped you off at Pat's, and I went back to the house to finish packing and to wait to hear from Mike.
I'm sorry about your plans. I really am. I want you to marry Mike.
I know you do, dear. Anyway, I got back to the house, and your father was waiting there for me.
Waiting for you.
Yes, and it wasn't pleasant. There was a struggle, and he held me.
Oh, no. He didn't try to make love to you or anything.
Yes, he did, Carolyn. But fortunately, Jeff Kramer rang the doorbell, and Fred went to answer it, and I was able to lock him out. Then I called Mike, and I told him.
And then Mike went after Daddy.
Well, no.
He did, didn't he?
Carolyn, Mike went looking for your father.
You make it sound as though Mike had every right to go after Daddy to punish him. Well, he didn't. Nothing happened. Daddy didn't attack you, did he?
Well, not in the sense you mean, I suppose not.
Then Mike had no right to get on his horse and go charging after Daddy. Mike must have thought that he was some kind of vigilante, taking the law into his own hands.
I am trying to explain to you, Carolyn, that whatever happened between these two men, it could not be helped.
Sure.
Now listen to me. Now you listen to me. I am trying to explain this all to you, Carolyn, because you have jumped to a conclusion, the wrong conclusion, because you don't know the whole story, and I'm trying to tell you everything. because I saw your father last night,
I know, I saw you go in.
and we talked.
About what?
Now listen to me, Carolyn, because I'm trying to get you to understand this in the proper perspective.
What did you talk about?
Honey, Fred's come to. He's conscious.
Oh, thank God.
Is he able to talk?
Well, he's aware of his surroundings and all that. If you want to see him now would be a very good time. Come on. Where's the switch?
Toad says hello. I love you. We've been through a lot together. But when you're out of here and up and around, then we'll have a brand new start, okay?
Love you, Toad.
He's dead, isn't he?
Yes.
Poor Fred. Poor Fred.
I'm sorry. It all seems so unnecessary. You know, I never cared for the man. I never really liked him. Anytime like this. Now, just seems so useless.
I know. I know.
Dr. Rossi, I have a call for you.
No, of course, I'm all right. Really.
Yeah, Dr. Rossi.
Dr. Rossi, this is Sergeant Walker. I don't mean to bother you personally. I just wanted to check on Mr. Russell's condition.
Mr. Russell has just died.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, your timing was perfect. It just happened a few moments ago.
Well, Dr. Rossi, I guess that makes this call official.
Yes, I suppose it does. In that case, my attorney is Stephen Cord. You can reach him at his office, I guess. Goodbye, Sergeant.
continuing story of Peyton Place.
Nothing seems to be important to you anymore.
What's the matter? You're not man enough to say what you mean?
The police are going to ask a lot of questions.
I'd do anything to help him.
Now, what do you mean by anything?
I'd lie if I had to. I'd lie my head off.
There's something else I think you ought to know. Fred Russell named me as being responsible for his injury.